Hello and good evening, or morning or afternoon, whatever. My chair got scooted back, or whatever time it might be for you. I hope that you have a good day, or you've had a good day. We're still here, building the Calibarn. We're gonna get his legs and probably torso done tonight. I'm gonna try to start on his weapon or backpack, whichever's after that. Not sure. I have not looked all the way through the manual, to be honest with you. I've looked at the art a little bit, and obviously I've been staring at the pages I've been working on, but other than that, I really don't look at the manuals very much before I build the gun plug. I like it to be a surprise as I build it. Oops, that's the wrong bin. And then I'm assuming 35 and 36 are for the other legs, so we'll just go ahead and get those guys cut out. Ooh. I do like the thin gates, but man, the parts like to just go all floppy once you get that second gate cut. Alright, all those parts are on the next piece. So instead of continuing watching the actual Gundam anime, I decided I wanted to rewatch it, like up to the point I'm at, because like I was saying last night, I'm a little confused at parts like who's who and what their role is and if they're a soldier or not. So I know that there was a compilation movie, 3 compilation movies, released that cover, I guess, the majority of the Gundam anime, or maybe all of the original anime. So I'm like, yeah, you know what, that's a great idea, let's watch that. Boy howdy. It is an anime. Come on, let's focus. So going into it, I sort of expected that it was just the anime series I've been watching just condensed down into a movie, like 3 movies. This is very much not what that is. It is what appears to be, because I started watching it and went, what the fuck? And I went to see what, like, so that it starts out and the narrator is completely different than the one I'm used to in the usual Gundam dubs. Not that dude, not the After Colony 195 guy. I guess it'd be Universal Century 0079, whatever for OG Gundam, but it's some other dude, and I'm like completely thrown for a loop as this guy's talking. Like, I'm so taken aback by the different voice, I don't pay attention to anything in the opening, and I had to rewind it to watch it again. So I'm glad to know that I was right, and Amuro is inside 7. And I now remember that Zeon's side 3. And I think Thunderbolt is side 6. I think I got that right. So side 7 is gone now. And I guess side 6 is gone at the end, or at some point during the 1-year war. I finally figured out who Ryu actually was when it started. So he actually was a soldier, but he was a new soldier. And then the brat dude who's duos, Maxwell, I think that's who voices him. I still have no idea what his name is. I think I figured it out last night, but I've already forgotten because, I mean, you know, oopsies. I'll figure it. I'll remember. As I know it's not Hayato. That's the one short dude. Yeah, I don't know. But he's not a soldier. He's just some random kid. So glad to know that. Which explains his attitude. I was like, man, he's really bratty to be a soldier. So him being just some random civvy off of Side 7 makes more sense. And then, yeah, and I figured out Mirai wasn't actually she's like a, I guess like a low-ranking officer. Now, granted, this is assuming that this dub is faithful to the sub, like the original subtitled version. I think it is, but I believe even the Japanese version had a different voice cast. I think that's true. I like quickly looked it up because I was like, what the fuck is going on? I did not expect Char to open his mouth and Stephen Bloom's voice to come out of him, though. I laughed so hard at that. It was so weird after hearing Char's normal voice. And it to not be Char was so jarring. I noticed it, like, obviously the narrator's different, and at first I'm like, well, maybe they wanted to tell a slightly different story since it's condensed, and it'd just be easier to make the same narrator through the whole series, right? That makes sense. So I didn't really think about it much. And then Frau Bo talked for the first time. I'm like, huh, that doesn't sound right. And then Amuro spoke, and I knew something was fucking up. So I looked up a little bit about it real quick because I was very curious what the hell was going on. And I guess they made this like the first movie, the first condensed version in like 2 weeks. And boy does it show. There's a lot of voice actors I recognize, and then there's some that I don't. And I feel like every single vocal choice is worse than the American, the Toonami dub. I think that's what it's called. Although I will say, hearing Captain Bright talk in a British accent is really funny. It's really, really funny. Every time he talks, I start dying laughing. I can't take it. I also finally cleaned my file before stream. Made sure to do that today. I'm trying to pop my back and it's just not working. So yeah, every voice not being who I'm used to is definitely really jarring. The pacing is really whack. Like holy crap, it's so fast. I get it. They have to condense 13 episodes, I think is what it is. I think the first movie covers the first 13 episodes. So they got to condense 13 episodes into a little over 2 hours. I think it's 2 hours and like 15 minutes without EPOD. In credits. Which is an insane task to think about. You got to think about how many... So I've not read the manga, I'm not going to lie. But you got to think about how many chapters of the manga they originally cut to adapt the anime. Assuming the anime didn't come first. I don't know, I really don't. But assuming it's adapted from a manga, assume a third of the chapters got cut. And then the movie is like, okay, so let's adapt. I think they adapted 3 or 4 episodes into 45 minutes. Well, wait, okay. So 2 hours, 15 minutes, divided by 13. So that'd be, if they had 10 minutes per episode, that'd be 130 minutes, which is 2 hours and 10 minutes. That took me an embarrassing amount of time. So they on average adapted 10 minutes per episode with a spare 6 minutes. That's crazy to think about. That's an insane adaptation speed. I don't think it is necessarily a good way to watch Gundam. I think that to remember what's going on, maybe, because I definitely remember mostly what's going on now. I remember that his dad's dead as fuck, unless someone saved him. But he flew out of that airlock at like Mach 40 speed. Like, he flew out of there at like human being gets turned into a pile of spaghetti speeds. That's also assuming that the door didn't close on him. I have no idea, because they patched that hole, which they didn't show in the movie. They just talked about, obviously. I don't know if they showed in the anime either, to be honest, but yeah, so many of the voices are just like, holy shit, what prompted this decision and why did we do it? I'm still gonna watch it, but and that's only because I want to remember what all happened. I will say that Amuro is much more Shinji in the movie than he is in the anime. And I wouldn't be surprised if that's on purpose. Like, Shinji was modeled after that specific version of Amuro a little bit. Because he's like, I'm the only one that can pilot this giant robot. And I'm going to do it because I want to, not because you're going to tell me I can. Or because I have to. Go fuck yourself, Captain Bright. That's literally how he sounded when he's talking to Bright. And you know what? I don't remember if that's what happened in the anime. Because that was a while ago I watched that episode. Many anime moons ago. I could probably look back and find out, but that's besides the point. I think it's, and then Captain Bright going, if you make me regret this decision, I'll make you regret that decision. And knowing that Amuro decides to be a big baby, I don't want to get in the robot because I subconsciously know my mom's in it. I don't want to, whatever. Having a moment. He just whines and he's like, ha, I'm better than everyone because I can fight the Gundam. That's what I'm trying to get at. And then Char just whoops his ass. Sort of, mostly. Sorry, Stephen Bloom, not Char. I still can't believe that casting choice. Oops, cut that a little too low. That one didn't really have a choice. That was such a thick gate. Oh, that one's just gone. Okay. Watch it be visible as fuck on camera. There we go. Probably sand like that. But yeah, so I made it as far as them getting into space, and the encounter with Char. That's about as far as I got. And then I had to go do other things, and by other things I mean go to bed. No, maybe I watched it this morning. I can't remember. It was so bad it was forgettable, essentially. I am gonna finish it, but I just, yeah. Come on. Before stream started, I thought I'd cracked this file because there's a like really deep looking spot. And I was like, oh no, is it from where I drop it all the time? No, it was just a piece of crap that was like really in there. I got it out, but it was funny. It's like, oh no, my file. There we go. Oops, I forgot to... Can't believe I did that. Oh well, it's fine. Oh. Cha. Oh, I got that a little too short. I don't think it matters as much with the white kits as it does the non-white kits, though. Trying to keep it focused on the part is so hard. It's just like focusing on my thumb. It's also really hard to sand like that. So you're getting sanded over here. Oh, like. I feel like I ever just go like super to sleep. That's just what happened to mine. There we go, that's better. It's hard to find a good sanding position, I guess, because I'm still really new to it, so. I went after work today to look for my Zaku kit. I still have yet to find it. So I may be giving up and ordering it from New Type here soon. Assuming they're in stock. I think they were pre-stocked last time I looked. But I've still got two other local shops to check to see if they have it. And if neither of them have it, then part of me just doesn't want to get it. I might not. Ooh, I'm stuck on I got a thing for my legs under my desk. I had them up on. I got stuck on it. I just don't know if I really want it though, because I think it's an older kit. And I'm always debating getting the PG, but it's only like $35, $40 for the MG. I think because it's an older kit. So I'm just torn on what I want to do. I think I'd rather spend that on a different kit, to be completely honest. Like, I'm interested to see what new MGs come out that are not P Bandai. I'm really not a P Bandai person. Like, you know, it's cool, but every time I go to buy a kit from P Bandai, it's sold out, and like my local shop, like one of the local shops gets P Bandai, and then another one that's a little bit further out gets P Bandai as well. But it's like at that point I'm paying scalper prices, you know what I mean? No shade to the shops. I get it, they got charged what the online is. It just sucks that I can't get it at retail because it sells out so quick. One day I'll have a tall geese. One day I'll have, because I'm only wing MG I'm missing a kit for. It technically is the tall geese, but I need to get a new Epion as well. But like I said, I try not to buy online as much as possible. Which sort of limits how many kits I guess in a good way it limits how many kits I can buy. But it is a little sad sometimes, because I don't know, P Bandai is such a pain to deal with. I used to buy Digimon toys off of there, like the Digivices, the VPAT ones, but dude, trying to just, they keep so much stuff locked to the Japanese side, and they never bring it to the United States side, so you just can never get it, so you have to pay scalper prices anyways. So I'm used to it. It just sucks. Gotta make money though. Oopsies. Probably hope that was on the right way, right? I'm really trying to pop my back. I'm sorry I keep leaning back, guys. That's what happens when you become an old skeleton. Okay. I guess the one thing, if anyone feels like they build slow, I bet they don't build as slow as I do. I saw a thread earlier, someone asking if I think they had spent like 4 hours just building part of the model, and they're like, "Is this slow?" And people are like, "Yeah, that's super slow," and the other people are like, "No, that's normal speed." And I'm just like, "Dog, you just gotta." I saw a lot of people saying it's not a race. Take your time, which I agree with. And there are people like, "No, you're building super slow," and I'm like, "Yeah, no, I don't know." I was focused on the top. How about to drop the file again? There we go. I would like to visit Gundam base at some point, but I don't know, the one here in the United States, but I don't know. I had a buddy who I think they've been tell me it's almost as much as just buying online. And I don't know if I'd be able to find anything that I'm really after that's not, you know, scalped as... I don't know how their pricing is, I guess, is what I'm trying to get at. I think this is supposed to be rounded, and I think I definitely flattened it over there on that. Oh well. I'm still getting used to this. It's fine, it's just a high grade. So I keep telling myself, it's fine, you're only fucking up a high grade. Not an MG, not a nice MG, just an HG. Just one of the nicest HGs you can get. But I've already lost a part to it, so what's a little too much over sanding. Man, this is a stubborn ass nub. I pushed it back over, and now I'm trying to sand it down the other way. But it's just like, fuck you. There we go. hope I can get that. I was debating what I wanted to eat earlier, and I'm like, man, I really want Wendy's, but fucking Wendy's is so expensive now. That's sad. Like, they used to have good, cheap food, and now it's just... like, it's so slow, too. Like, I don't know if all Wendy's have become really slow, but the ones around here are. Like, you'd be the only car in line, it'd take a half hour. Okay. 23, 26, and 30. Oh, okay. Looks like the rest of the pieces on this run are mostly backpack pieces. Both these parts are going to pop out. I'm going to cut these from above because it's a lot easier. Oopsies. Oopsies. It's wild for Stardew, I feel like. But I guess not either. That's a change up for real. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Too much part manipulation there. There we go. I realize this is the second piece, but it's the last piece. Oh, that's fine. We'll clean it anyways. I really wish I'd panel lined this. I guess it's not too late. Ooh, that's digging inside of my finger. No matter how I grip this piece, one of the nubs is digging into my fingers. This is definitely a very awkward piece to clean with the nubs on it. Like, no matter what you do, you've got a nub digging into your finger. Guess I can do it like this. I hate to cut them flush, but I'm not sitting here for an hour grinding those two little teeny nubs down. Especially because I think they might be hidden by the plastic on this one. Oh, it's such a bad nub. I think we almost got it. I think we almost got it. Maybe not. Let's see here. That's in there. Alright. I should have cut. I should not have done that. Should have just grinded it like, or sanded it like normal. That's fine. We can just stick on the inner leg. Oh. This one I think I actually did leave a nub. Yeah, I did. Yeah, that's gonna be the inner nub, inner leg. It's gonna face the inner leg because I cannot get it off. Well, we know now. just locked focus. Fuck it. If I don't move my hands, it's fine. You can see it. Ooh, I'm squeezing a bit too much. I feel this isn't a solid piece. I probably shouldn't squeeze solid pieces like that either. I still never got that Costco hot dog. I need to do that still. One day I will, but not today. Part does not want to clean up. Like, it's really told me to go fuck myself. Okay, well, I'm not going to chase that. Alright, let's see if we can get in that little spot. Sick. I'm not gonna... Just give that a quick touch. Oops, into the abyss it goes. Into the abyss it goes. We're gonna have 3 for 3 into the abyss? No, I got the last one. Sam's Band Pop. They all sound so distinct. Which, I mean, I guess is the point. But I guess I just sort of expected them to all sound similar. Just be like a pop filter, a metal filter or something. Not... Apparently my hands don't want to work tonight. I don't really have anything to talk about tonight. So I'm just chilling and building, you know what I mean? I know it's not great for view retention, but whatever. I don't really care right now. I just want to build. Listen to music. You know what I'm saying? I really debated watching anime on stream, but like I said before about Gundam, I don't want to get a copyright strike. So, yeah, no. Trying to figure out how to sand this one. I am excited to have this guy done so I get some photos of him. It'd be cool to have those. I want to post. I want to be my first post on Builder's Note will be this guy. Although I'm sure it'll just sort of blend into the background, but that's fine. Since it's not like there's nothing special about it, was what I mean. You know what I mean? It's just a straight build with some paneling. I'm not trying to make it stand out beyond that. Part of me wants to paint it, but I mean already so far, they're pretty inexpensive. If I really wanted to paint one, I could just get another one. But I think I was talking about that the night too. I was trying to think of other anime to talk about, but I've really not watched any anime besides Dress Up Darling recently, and Gundam. I talked a little bit about Dress Up Darling one stream recently. It's such a good show though, like honestly. I really want to watch Spy Family. Like I've watched the first 12 episodes before. But I know it's so good, I want to get caught up. I think the last season just finished airing. Maybe? Possibly? Or maybe it's airing right now. I'm not sure. But it's such a good show. I really, really want to get caught up on it. And then... I think Dr. Stone is in its final season. I might finally get caught up on that. I watched all of the first season and really liked it. But at the same time, like, man, I don't want to wait to watch. Like, I don't want to get caught up and then have to wait and then get caught up and have to wait. You know what I mean? I just want to watch it straight through. So I've been waiting for that to finish airing. I thought it was in the final season a while ago, but... One, you piece of shit. Oh, I'm sanding too far again. I don't even know how. I mean, I guess I'm pressing too hard is probably what it is. I had to guess. You can sort of see. And granted, maybe it's just the nub that makes it look like it's sticking out, but... The amount I touch my tongue to wipe off parts, I'm glad these don't taste like Switch cartridges. It's an interesting thought, though. I wonder if anyone's ever graded up a Switch cartridge, to see if you can, like, put it on food and not taste it. It's an experiment I want to try now. I don't know why, but I do. Okay. Oops. Bumped my light. I'm trying to keep an eye on when these parts are done. The paint's done drying on those parts. It looks like the nub's gone, but it's not. There we go. Oh, that's a little stress worky. Granted, did hit with my fingernails, so that's probably why. I thought it was like when the plastic sort of peels over and you just pop it off. No. Like right there. This part's sort of pain to clean too. These leg joints are really sort of difficult. This is the hardest part on the kit so far, I feel like. Just for cleaning. I guess that's not what you said. I'm trying to figure out where the fuck this nub's at. I guess it's like literally on the edge. Well, if this is the messiest piece, I call that mostly a win. We almost got him. Alright, I want to take a quick stand break, and I'll be back in a few minutes. Alright, I am back. So I did want to go ahead and talk about stream plans for the rest of the week. I think moving forward, I'm not going to stream Tuesdays or Thursdays, but I'm going to stream the rest of the week. Sundays are a little tentative at the moment. We'll see how that goes. Oh, wait, no, I'm going to stream Sunday mornings, so. So right now I'm gonna stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday, probably from 6:30 to 9:30 or so, maybe 10. It just depends on how the stream is going. And then Saturday, Sunday, I'm going to try to stream about probably 10:30, 11 a.m. till about 3 or 4. However, that is subject to change. You know, it's the weekends. But this week, since I streamed last night and everything, I'm not streaming tomorrow night, but I'm also going to take off Friday, and to make up for that, I'm going to do an extra long stream on Saturday. I'm going to start at like 11 a.m. and I'm going to go till probably 6 or so. I feel like I want to... I guess this... So Saturday, I'm going to start the Zaku, my Zaku RG, regardless of where I'm at with this guy. I think. I don't know yet, because... Well, I don't know. We'll see how long tonight takes. I may stream Friday, but I really sort of just... I need to get a few things done and whatnot, and I sort of just need to do that Friday night. So we'll see. We'll see. If I do end up streaming Friday, I'll post in the community channel, but I am going to post my stream schedule for the future on Saturday, I think, because Sunday is going to start the actual new stream schedule. I did debate streaming every night, but I do want some time to work on my other kits I'm not doing on stream. I'm going to try to, for the most part, stream all the kits I do, but, you know, I gotta have time to watch anime and Gundam and some other stuff, and if I'm streaming until, you know, 9:30, 10 o'clock every night, that's just sort of not feasible, unfortunately. But yeah. Try to not stand too far. But I think the plan right now is Saturday I'm going to do this. I'm going to start the real grade Zaku, and then Sunday whatever I've got left on this guy I'm going to do. Because I think there's a chance I can get a... We'll see how far I get to the Zaku on Saturday. I really fucked this joint on both of them. Both legs. Ooh. My back's like a Rice Krispie treat. Okay, that's good enough. Whatever. Some of these are not going to be great, and that's, you know, that's what it is. I have to sort of like debate if it's worth continuing to sand and fucking the part up further, or if I just leave the slight nub mark, which is still better than a white nub mark. You know, it's barely there. But I will see that. Like this one's not one to... Like you can sort of see that one. Yeah, that mark. I wish I could get that all the way down, but I need someone to teach me the way of how to sand them away. Oh, I went off the rails there really bad. Good enough. Sorry, I'm like really off camera there. Alright. Ooh-cha. Oh, I really wish I'd panel lined that before I had put it together. I guess I could. There we go. Cool. Good enough. I sorta I can't get that back out. I was gonna take this apart and run the yellow marker down that, but I guess not. Because I can't get the that part out. That's fine. It's not a big deal. It would look cool. Okay, so man, I wonder if the Rayman music is copyrighted. Oh no. Oh, well, that one's just gone, so. Okay, so these are definitely on the edge. So last night I was browsing eBay because I like looking at stuff, you know what I mean? And I know that Bandai released a Miku RX-78, right? And I guess it sold out in like minutes. And I kept seeing listings for like $45, and I would see ones for like $150 from Japan. And I see some for, you know, $45. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So I got curious And, you know, I looked at the listing photos, and the listing photos are obviously not legit, right? Oh. So I've heard that, you know, AliExpress kits are not the worst. So I wonder if this is an AliExpress kit released before the official Bandai one. So I get on there and look, and lo and behold, it is. So, for some strange reason, a seller on Ali had it for $45. It was half off, so it was $20. And then for some reason it had a $18 coupon. So this kit was $1. It was $2 with tax. I'm like, you know what? It's the exact same one that's in all of the eBay listings. So I'm pretty sure that's the same kit. Now what quality it is, I'm sure is going to be questionable. I don't expect it to be in a box or have a manual or really anything. I know some of the real grade bootlegs aren't terrible. So, you know, $2 it is what it is. $40, you know, hell fucking no. I wish I could buy the Bandai, like the official one, but I'm not paying. It's a real grade, so it's probably like what? It was like what, $45, $50 from Bandai. I'm not paying $150 fucking dollars for that. Absolutely not. That should just been a regular release. Like, whatever. You know what I mean? Whatever. I'm also not the biggest fan of Gramps. So, you know, if the $2 kit sucks, it is what it is. I really didn't want to pay. I just cannot pay, you know, I can't really justify, you know, 50, 60 for a Gramps RG when I'm not the biggest fan of him. Like over the 2.0 normal kit, that's what it is, just in the Miku colors. So, like, I probably wouldn't have bought it to start with from Bandai, but I'm going to build it on stream whenever it shows up. Allegedly it's going to be here by the 18th, but from China, we'll see. Like, I keep seeing the Fat Cats, the 1/100 real grade upscale, super detailed model, only $45. But again, I'm not a huge Gramps fan, so it doesn't necessarily appeal to me. Oops, almost fucked that good. Wait. Yeah. I did not want to hook in there. Oh, I see why. I didn't fuck that up good. There we go. Why'd nobody warn me? Although I will say that if chat wanted to see me build the Fat Cats, I would do it. Oops. Man, I just assembled this one all fucking wrong. No, I had it right. That explains why I didn't want to really go. How many times can I assemble the leg wrong? Oh, apparently I missed a step for that. I don't know how I missed that. I've been sitting here wondering when I was going to do that part. Oh. Now I know when. Now. Doing them right fucking now. It's gonna be a very interesting piece to clean. We'll see how well it works. There we go. I'm like, less talky, more sandy. I'm glad we're almost through the leg. It looks like we've only got 4 parts left after these, which means we'll be on to the next page. And I'm assuming the torso will be a pretty quick overall. I'm not gonna look yet, but I've got all these fuck-ass green stickers, and I'm not looking forward to whatever they're going on. I'm debating running by one of the hobby shops tomorrow or Friday and seeing if they've got water slides for this guy. Sort of defeats the purpose that I'm this far, but you know what? If I find water slides for this, I'm going to go buy, and I can find another one of these kits, I'm going to do it. Off stream. Not on stream. I'm not going to torture you guys with another Calibarn. So while I was looking at AliExpress kits, I'm like, man, I wonder if they have any Zeongs, and they have a upscaled Zeong, like 1/100 real grade, and I was really tempted on that, but it was sort of pricey for what it was, so I didn't get it. Again, maybe if people want to see me build it, I will, but currently, no. Maybe in the future I will. It depends on how the build experience goes when I do the real grade. If I really like it, I may just say fuck it and buy it anyways. But I was looking for. I really wondered if there was a perfect Xeon bootleg, and there's not. I was really disappointed by that. I found a perfect Xeon. Allegedly, it was new in box on AliExpress, but it was $280 fucking dollars, which is how much it is to buy in America. So there was no advantage to that. Also, it's a pretty old kit, so I don't know if it's even worth getting. I've talked to my one buddy a few times about older kits, and he said that they're a mixed. I think he said they're a mixed bag. I'm trying to remember now. I could just read his message, but that means I gotta get my phone. And I've built a few older kits, and they're definitely a mixed bag. But I think the big problem with this kit in particular is that it is an old kit. It's a premium. It's an old P Bandai kit, and I don't think it's ever been reprinted. So it's gonna have really, 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 really old polycaps in it. And I don't know if polycraps, I mean technically, yeah. I don't know if polycaps degrade with age or if they degrade from being in use. Oops. If they degrade with age, then I really don't think there's any reason to buy the kit at all. So, yeah. I hope one day they release it, but it'll be a P Bandai, and I guarantee it'll sell out in minutes. But I do wonder how much it would drop the price of the kit too. I'd hope like sub 200. I don't know though, because with everything, I'm not gonna complain about the price of the two kits again. But I feel like it probably would be around $150 or $200 if it were to get a re-release. So like probably 150 on P Bandai and then 200 scalped at least, I bet. I need to set a stock alert up for P Bandai so I know when they restock, but again, I don't really want to buy from P Bandai because I don't need more kits. up to go. I am excited to see what the next RG is going to be, though. I'm very excited. I really like RGs. I've only built like 2, but so I like high grades. I like the size of high grades, but I don't like how simplistic they are. So I really like RGs. Like I've seen a lot of really nice RG kits, and the detail on them looks really nice and everything. So I'm excited to see what the next RG they release is, but I swear to the Lord above, if it's another Strike Gundam, I'm not the biggest fan of the Strike Gundam or Gramps, so I'm not a big fan of either of those. I'm just not. But I know a lot of people like them. So like, I don't think I'm gonna ever build a Strike Gundam. I may build one, to be honest. It'll just be one. And I'm not gonna build a lot of them, and so it's nice in the respect or the regard that like half of the RGs are Strike Gundams, so I don't have to build them. I don't have to buy them. I don't have to think about it. Unfortunately, there's some very expensive RGs, though. Okay, well, whatever. We'll just put them on the side. There we go. Okay. B24, D246, D245. Alright, we need 45 and 46. I think we're done with this runner after that. Oop, there we go. Hey, look at that. Another runner clear. That's awesome. Okay. So we need... yeah, this guy. Oops. Alright. Oh man, almost through this part. Wee. Some of these nubs are just like in the worst places possible, so getting them off sucks, but it's fine. Gotta go at like really wonky angles to get them. Almost got it. Yeah, there we go. I definitely hit that with the sander, but there we go. Haha! I knew I forgot something. Alright, wonky ass part. No easy way to hold. Almost through it. The library and the museum. Do 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 do. My foot's falling asleep again. Almost there. Some of these nubs are just like, I want to stick around forever, motherfucker. I just imagine all these nubs sound like J-Dog from Trailer Park Boys. Know what I'm saying? I think that's what he says. Maybe that's Butters. Yeah, regardless, that's the same character. They're not, but you know. The lava floors. I really wish Dairy Queen was open till like 11 o'clock at night so I could go get ice cream. Cause like it's always really busy at night, right? They might be open till 11. But I feel like nobody wants ice cream at 11, but it's so late at night too. To get ice cream. Like maybe save it for the next day, but I don't know, I feel like if you're getting Dairy Queen, you gotta eat it then and there at the same time. But also Dairy Queen is so expensive, you can get like a whole gallon of ice cream for the same price damn near. Like a medium blizzard's the same price as a whole gallon of ice cream. Granted, I've not bought ice cream in a while, so I could be very wrong on that, but that's what I feel like. Sweet, that's gone. What you doing, Mr. Chubbs? Woo! Almost there. Yeah. Oh, this piece is a son of a bitch. Ooh. That cramped my hand. So I'm debating if I want to. I have 2 MG Gundam wing kits, the regular and the Verka, and I know the wing joint's weak, so I think I want to order the metal kits for those before I do them on stream. I actually might do one on stream and one off stream actually, because I think they're. Well, actually, I've got 2. I have only 1 custom, one with angel wings, so I gotta order the metal ones for that. I've got, I think, the normal EW and the Verka EW are almost the same. So I think I'm going to do the Verka on stream and the regular one off stream. That is a little bit down the road though. There we go. Okay. Ooh. Trying to pop my back still. Oh, I know why I didn't finish that part, because I got distracted by the ankle pieces. Because I was like, oh shit, I forgot about those. That's why I didn't finish the ankles. Grandpa's theme. Oh, that's what that crackling noise is. It's his fireplace. I was like, what the fuck is that crackling noise? Is my headphones dying? No, it's Grandpa's dying. Spoiler if you didn't know, Grandpa was dead at the start of Stardew Valley. Yeah. A little bit too much out there. I'm gonna fuck that good. Okay, that saved it. I don't think you can see the fuck up, so there's that. Man, I was debating if what I wanted to eat after stream. I think I'm gonna get fucking Burger King. That sounds really good right now. You know what I mean? Like, it's not great, but it's good enough. Although, I remember I went through this one Burger King, and they're like, hey, here's your fresh fries that you had to wait on, but our cook didn't feel like salting them, so you have to do it yourself, and I was just like so taken aback by that. I guess, like, because it was like the drive-thru, right? So by the time you get where you're going to salt your fries, they're not hot enough for the salt to stick to. I think that's what I was just like so blown away by that. I didn't know what to even say. I was in shock. I'm still in shock to this day about that. This piece is like, fuck you. This color plastic sort of sucks in general for sanding. I've found. Is this ABS? Ooh, hello, camera arm. No, this is not. I know with the Death Scythe, this color plastic's sort of a nightmare to sand because it's ABS, but. I actually dread this more than red or dark blue plastic. It's just like the nubs are always visible. Oh, okay, that's just how it is. I was like, why can't I see those lines? Because that's how it is. It just is how it is. That doesn't look too bad. Doesn't look too hateful. Yeah, I don't think I can paint that together. I should have painted that, but... oh well. Panel line that one too. Yeah, some of my panel lining is sort of messy. I need to get better at it, but the only way to get better is to do more of it, so, you know. That looks really good though. Trying to get this piece picked up. Oh, I cut that one way too close. I cut that one way too close too, but it was sort of hard not to because of how it was. Man, so something I used to be into was Magic the Gathering, and I remember I was at somewhere, I forget where, and they had it wasn't new at the time, but I guess it's new to me because I've not played in a while, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle set, and it was like $8 or $9 a pack, right? But if you bought more than 20, it became $20 a pack, like past the 20th one. And I was just like, I couldn't stop laughing at that. Like, what is silly arbitrary? Like, you can buy 20 packs, you can buy 19 packs for $7 a piece, but once you buy the 20th, sorry. I get it, I'm assuming it's to stop scalpers, but does it really? Does Micro Center care that much? You know what I mean? They fucking must, I guess. I don't know. Oh yes, another stubborn nubbin. Star lumpy. The fuck does that mean? Ugh. Oh, all right. I'm gonna take a quick break. I gotta swap my battery, and I'll be right back. Well, as you can see, I have a visitor now. So it's a little bit harder to get close to the mic, unfortunately. What are you doing? We're gonna try to work on this, but you know, we'll see how successful we are. Yeah. Hey, hon. Mr. Big Bubs. His name is also Bubs. Actually, the stream is named after him, but that's neither here nor there. Just got your head buried against my arm. He's just laying on me, and I'm sorry I'm not close enough to the mic. I can't really yell much louder. I'm sorry, honey. There's a real bright light up here you can't see. He's like, you can't pet me, so I'm gonna make you pet me. Oh, now you want to peek on the camera. Alright, back to working. I need to get you a little sanding mask. I need to get you a little sanding mask. It's like, I don't give two fucks. Just let me sit in your lap. About you sitting there, honey. Are you sure you want to? I probably should move you. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I know. Well, I guess as long as you have your face over the mat. Say as he turns right back to look at it. You gonna go lay back down in your tree, sweetie? Nope, you're just leaving? Okay, see you later. He decided he's no longer wanting to sit, so goodbye. Wooba. Is this like on every single update album? It has to be. I'm also missing 1.2. I need to get 1.2. Getting there. Okay. I think the side's hidden, so. Ah! About lost that to the nub void. I feel like I'd be able to find this one pretty easy though. Alright. Yeah! Both pieces are like, fuck you! Oh yeah, I need to... I'm just casually forgetting that I need to clean this piece up. Okay. Upside down. Boop. Sick. right. Hi. Sir, you are an amazing door. A terrible window. That is your asshole. Why would you put that against my nose? My cat just tried to gas chamber me. Just got right up in there, just stopped right in front of my nose, ass right at nose level. Like, please move before you fart on me. Yeah, I know you would too. Man. Let's go, Tiny Nub. Let's go. Ba, ba. I like how that instruction says, apply stickers before assembling, cut out cleanly. Like, oh god. That's the only one that sort of... Oh. Oh no, I didn't get all that. Alright, that's done. Oh, Jesus. I thought I got that. A2. And C9. Is there an order? No, there's not. Okay. Sorry, I'm just focusing on sanding at this point, because I'm a little bit quicker when I don't have to think about what I'm saying. I'm almost through this part, so. Ah, another nub. Okay. Ooh, I didn't realize that was okay. Be a little bit more careful with that. Alright, last nub on this one. Ouch. Got myself in the face there. Oh, I thought I got that fully. I guess not. All right. Yeah, first thing these things want to do is pop right the fuck off the plastic covers on his thighs. So that's what he looks like without any skirting. Okay. Okay, okay. He looks pretty good so far. I don't really care for these though. They're sort of... I feel like they limit Poe's ability a little bit. I wish it was 2 clip-on pieces versus 1. The joints also feel really stiff. I like it though. I don't know. You're not here for Gundam reviews, that's for damn sure. And if you are, boy howdy am I sorry for you. C8, C10. Huh, I guess there was a clear part left. Oh, about lost the clear part. It looked like it was completely empty, but ow! Oopsie. I pinched myself really good there. I got myself on the other side recently too, so now they're matchy. All right. Journey of the Prairie King, final boss and ending. Almost through the knob. Shane's theme is really banging though. I think I went a little too hard on this side. I still gotta cut the skirt in half too. Front skirt here. All right. Fuck a duck. Ugh. I'm using the plus to just slice through this plastic. For real. shit. Fuck this up, or is there a oh, there's a fucking crevice there. Okay, that makes sense. So I'm trying to figure out, it looks like I put the sticker, oh, before I put this piece. Okay, I understand what it's saying to do now. Apply this cunt-ass sticker and then put the hard plastic piece in. I gotta keep this piece to my, I gotta keep this close to my face, sorry. I'm trying to not drop it into the nub bin. Are you serious? Thank God, what was that? I may buy a second one of these to do the activated colors, to be honest. That's sort of tempting. Do I really want to pay $18 for another one of these? There we go. Huh, what happened here? I might be having to buy a second one. He might break it here in a minute. Well, that was sure interesting. Wonder how that part popped out. Alright, so... Oh God, Lord. That is our stopping point for tonight. I appreciate everyone that hung out. I hope that you all have a great day, night, weekday, weekend, week, whatever it is for you today and tomorrow. And as a reminder, I'm not streaming tomorrow or Friday, but I will be back Saturday morning. And I'll catch you all then. Have a great, wonderful rest of your day.